Here tell me they are stunned to learn that that woman who allegedly left her child in the subway lives here on 132nd Avenue. They tell me police were here last night looking for video that would possibly show her movements before and after that incident. As you just mentioned, that picture that detectives sent out yesterday, they now say it is Asa Diawara, maintaining she gave birth to a little girl and then abandoned her in a stairway inside the 34th Street Penn Station subway station. A tip led police to that spot near the southbound number 1 platform where the baby was located alive, wrapped in a blanket. The newborn was taken to the hospital for evaluation. Now, police say once the suspect left the subway station, authorities say video shows her getting into a car service, which they then traced back here to 132nd Avenue. A neighbor here was able to confirm it, in fact, was the young mother.
It's very sad, very. First of all, I feel for the mother because who knows what she was going through, and then of what she did. If she would have seen one of us often, maybe we could have, spoken. I would have spoken to her. She would have approached me.
It's unfortunate whatever circumstances led to the baby being left. Happy that the police were able to identify her. We have cameras in all of our stations, all of our cars, and the person was captured on one of our cameras. The police were able to identify her, and they have the person in custody.
Now, she lives in a home here on 132nd Avenue. It's a 3-part home. The woman on the top floor says she had never seen this woman before, or let alone a pregnant woman. This ground floor apartment, we believe that's where she lived. The person in the basement also had never seen this person. Right now, Diawara is in police custody after being arrested around 3 yesterday afternoon. She's facing charges of abandonment of a child and endangering the welfare of a child. For now, we're live in Queens. Kimberly Richardson, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.
Yeah, so call her law. Hold on.
Nearly 500,000 people pass through Penn Station during the busy daily commute, right in the heart of New York City.
Right.
That's why officials say for an abandoned newborn.
All right. Call her law, Yamla Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakah Padash, and double honors to the elders and apostles who do well, taught us this truth. Shalom unto the hopeful elect. Let's go and get right into it, man. 2nd Ezra's 15 and 62. Because this is what's coming to a lot of you women. You don't want to hear this shit. You don't want us to bring it out. But at the end of the day, this is prophecy. A lot of you prideful assholes, you can't stop running your mouths against the prophets. And really, you niggas too, because a lot of you niggas got a whole ass spirit on you, man. This is serious, So all the mocking, all the scoffing, all the constantly bickering and arguing and coming against and trying to make brothers feel like, ashamed of what they believe in, or sisters ashamed for what they believe, all that's going to come right back to bite you in the fucking ass, man. So let's get it. It's 2nd Ezra's 15 and 57. Because the Lord ain't sparing no fucking children, man. Just because, the Lord is no respecter of persons. Let's start at 56. It says, like as thou hast done unto my chosen, saith the Lord, even so shall God do unto thee, and shall deliver thee into mischief. So a lot of our people are being set up for the motherfucking judgment. And, if you in this truth, you're not to get squeezy for this shit. Because if you do, that just shows that you didn't really want the judgment of the Lord to come. And this is a wicked ass kingdom. You got brothers that suffer in this motherfucking truth daily, sisters daily. So for their sakes, and other brothers that teach the word, brothers that's teaching, elders and apostles, they go through it too, man. You know what I'm saying? You don't want this shit to end? Man, fuck that. We want this bitch to fucking burn. That's the only way that we gonna get the fuck out of here, man. So verse 57, it says, thy children shall die of hunger. It says, and thou shalt fall through the sword, and thy city shall be broken down. All these different talking points about the purge. Let me see this. It says, and all thou shalt perish with the sword in the field. You see these different raids. There's a lot of shit going on. Motherfuckers stealing out of Family Dollars, stealing out of the back of Walmart. You got managers handing people shit just because, the government shut down. People have quit their jobs. So now you got left-handed works going on all over the fucking place, man. So let's see. Yeah, let's see. Let's go here, man. Let's go to Lamentations, because this is what's coming. All these things are coming to this fucking place here, this wicked ass kingdom known as America, aka Babylon the Great. This Lamentations, we're gonna get Lamentations 4 and 10. This phone, this fucking phone will start to work, man. And excuse my language. I'm a lot of pissed off, but there's no reason for me to keep using such language, because we do have new listeners. But at the end of the day, you got to understand the time you in, man. So get with it or get out the way. Lamentations 4 and 10. It says the hands of pitiful women have sodden their own children. Their meat in their meat in the destruction of the daughter of my people. So women. I mean, it's been going on. Women's teaching their daughters how to be whores. Training them up to be whores, pretty much. And then there's snares all around this kingdom to the Israelite men, right? So you women that's whores and that's taught these women how to be whores, you got to pay for that. There's a judgment. There's a recompense for that. You're going to be the same bitches out here getting slaughtered, getting pretty much ravished. And no man's going to save you. And nobody's going to care. Because see, it says right here, verse 11, the Lord have accomplished his fury. He have poured out his fierce anger. He has kindled a fire in Zion. It says, and they have devoured the foundations thereof. And understand who the Heavenly Father is. The Heavenly Father is a consuming fire, meaning he's going to consume your ass. Like there's nowhere to run. He's going to engulf you with motherfucking flames, man. But see, these type of flames that he's talking about here, he's talking about physical judgment. He's with judgments. He said he judges how? Sword, famine, destruction, calamities, and the wild beasts with teeth filled with rage. That's how he's going to judge. And then you eventually going to see you're going to see divine intervention, and angels get busy too. Because the devil's going to try to get busy on the Lord's elect, but the Lord's not having that with his elect. So this is Micah 7 and 10. It says, then she, that is my enemy, shall see it, and shame shall cover her face, which said unto me, where is the Lord? Mocking the Heavenly Father, where is the Lord thy God? And that's why, you stay on fire. Just wait. Just be patient. Though it tarry, wait. Just be patient. You seeing everything else go on. It's just the perfection. It's like when you setting up a stage. If you know anything about Hollywood, them setting up stages, man, it looks ugly, it's nasty, it's not right at first, but then once they start to piece everything together, you're like, oh, it's pretty neat. It's damn good, right? So that's what it's like with the Heavenly Father laying the foundation up under, a foundation of wickedness, a foundation of calamities, pretty much prepared, like literally to go after all unbelievers, man. There's really no other way to explain it. If you don't get it, it's like we don't went through everything, from the words, going into the words, going into the history, going into the things of the spirit. If you really can't motherfucking get it, the Lord don't want you to get it, and you're gonna be destroyed, man. You playing with fire that you can't quench. You playing with boiling hot water. That's what you're doing. And fuck it. It says, my eyes shall behold her, and now she shall be trodden down in the street, in the mire of the streets. So judgment is gonna start with Yasharala. And a lot of women are not gonna fucking make it. There's this sentiment out there, women gonna be, nah, man. A lot of women's not gonna fucking make it. It's like a lot of niggas ain't gonna make it. A lot of women gonna be saved, man. Very few through childbearing or through if you're able to get with a man, the Lord, in that day. But a lot of them are not gonna fucking make it, man. Or if you're able to get with one, you're not gonna make it. If the Lord, he's just gonna remove you. If the Lord don't want you, he's gonna remove you out of those women's lives, man. Particularly the men, because he's not dealing with the woman before he's dealing with the men. And that's just what it is, period. Like it or not, motherfuckers got a problem with the Lord, man. It ain't even so much of what we say as when you analyze their spirit, they really just got a problem with the Heavenly Father, man. So I don't give a fuck about these people, man. It's like you either gonna be on the Lord's side or you're gonna be on these faggot side, man. Because all they are is they're spiritual faggots. That they're bisexual in the spirit. They don't know what the fuck they want to be. This is Isaiah 19:1. The burden of Egypt, behold, the Lord rideth upon a swift cloud, and shall come unto Egypt, and the idols of Egypt shall be moved at his presence. It says, and the heart of Egypt shall melt in the midst of it. Verse 2, it says, and I will set Egyptians against Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof. So all these different stargazers, like the Lord said, prognosticators, they're trying to, manipulate the times. That's what, they go into the history of how they change the dates and the times. That's pretty much the same thing you do today. You on a 24-hour, you got 24 hours of your day under this damn devil, which is not supposed to be like that, but 24 hours to fucking live. Most of that time you working. You still don't even get the wages that you need to be able to benefit the lifestyle that you really want to have. You work hard. You might work hard, but see, that's the point. This motherfucker wants you to be enslaved, to be. He wants your mind. He don't want a nation of thinkers. What he say? He wants a nation of workers, right? So the Heavenly Father is about to take this man out of the kingdom because he's trying to set himself up as the new king. And pretty much he's chosen to make war with the Heavenly Father. So anybody that's coming against his truth, it don't matter who you are. Your mama, your daddy, your grandma, your grandpa, your kids. Anybody that's coming against the Heavenly Father is going to die, man. And that's what we're here to tell you. And that goes for my fucking family too. That's what we're here to tell you. The Lord is no respecter of persons, man. So, and this kingdom's wicked as hell. It's way too much trafficking, way too much pedophilia, way too much sex trafficking, way too much evil in the households. Putting shit in the fucking food. The water's fucked up. The attitudes of the people's fucked up. There ain't no fucking respect for authority no more. The women got fucked up minds because they get to freely be like that. In this devil's kingdom, this devil's really setting they bitch ass up. Very few, the smart women can see it. And they're starting to figure it the fuck out. The ones that's going to be left out there, just look, when you see these judgments start to the sincere Akim, you bet not fucking, you bet not, don't get squeezy. Because it's happening for a fucking reason, man. The Heavenly Father's not playing with none of these people. And it's going to turn up. Just wait for it. Let's get this real quick. And I'm going to end it off right here, This is Habakkuk 2 and 3. It says, for the vision, this is for our appointed time. The Lord is pretty much laying the foundation. He's measuring up the wickedness. And he's pretty much laying the foundation for you devils not to be able to escape. You evil, wicked bitches not to be able to escape. You wicked ass little bastard ass gremlin children not to be able to fucking escape. He's setting the stage for a lot of you wicked, nasty motherfuckers over here, man. That's what it is. For the vision is yet for our appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it shall surely come. It will not tarry. Behold, his soul, which is lifted up in him, which is lifted up, is not right in him. Who was that talking about? That's talking about these devils. They think they're going to be able to complete their enterprise by chipping the whole world, right? Not even that, they didn't laid off all their workers because really they don't want you in the fucking workforce anyways. So how the fuck can we tell it? We say we don't work, but you want to fire everybody and replace them with robots. It ain't that motherfuckers don't like working. Jake don't like working for free. Jake ain't finna, Jake period, from the northern and the southern, Jake ain't finna work for no little ass wages, man. After we built and raised up this nasty ass, disgusting fucking country, we taught you motherfuckers how to bathe, how to even plant seeds, just for you to snake motherfucker. Hell yeah, you damn right Jake don't wanna, if you're not willing to pay motherfuckers what they worth, you damn right. Greedy ass kingdom. And guess what? That's why the Lord said, look, but the just shall live by his faith, man. You're not going to be living off the riches of this kingdom. You're not going to be concerned with what people saying or how they fucking feel. You're going to be concerned with the word, man. That's all it is to it, man. So call Allah Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, and Shalom to the hopeful elect.